Hello, everyone. JJ Jerez, Jesse Montano of Guerilla Sports here in Ball Arena after the Avalanche take down the New Jersey Devils 6-3. I mean, we knew coming into this game that the Avalanche had to play better everywhere, and I think they did just that, right? You looked at our morning skate preview. We pointed out guys like Nathan McKinnon had a 2-point night. Guys like Miles Wood really had a big impact on the game and 2-point night himself.
That whole line, but I really did think that a lot of it was kind of being driven by Miles Wood. We talked yesterday on the podcast about being emotional leaders, and I thought that was Miles Wood for that line and really kind of by proxy jump-starting the rest of the team. But really, before we kind of get into everything else, I thought Miles Wood was great, and it was nice to see him be able to have that kind of performance and help the team win against a team that he played for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, Logan O'Connor, Ross Colton, Miles Wood, that's really becoming a line that I'm just starting to fall in love with. And I can't wait to see what they have to bring the rest of the season if they can stay together. But what those guys bring together, I mean, it's just physical and skilled all in one.
They complement each other really well, right? Like, that was what we liked so much about the O'Connor, Helm, Cogliano line from a couple seasons ago, was that everybody kind of complemented everyone else's play style. And it feels a lot more like that here with Wood and Colton now playing with LOC. They can match his speed. They have that little bit of skill. So I'm with you. It's been fun to watch that line kind of start to roll, and I thought huge impact on the game tonight.
Right, Miles Wood leads the rush that gets the second goal, scores that third goal. He mentions how having some familiarity with the New Jersey Devils really helped him out tonight.
For me, it was just another game. Like I said before the pregame, first shift might be a little weird, and it was, but as soon as that passed, it was right back to work, and just happy to get the 2 points here and win.
What are you seeing on your goal there? You're on the breakaway. What are you looking at? What's going through your mind?
I've shot on VTech for about 3 years now, so just saw glove side there and just kind of went for it.
Along with being better everywhere, Jesse, the power play is just something I just love to watch. I can watch the Avalanche power play for days and days and days, and that's kind of what got them back on track, scoring the first goal of the night, Mikko Rantanen. And, how fun is that power play?
Well, I mean, you and I both audibly reacted at that. Mikko Rantanen's got that little chip play there at the side of the net. And I'm with you. I thought there were a couple moments throughout this game that really got the Avs going, and just getting that one on the power play it seemed like it allowed them to take a deep breath, and especially because it was, to your point, it's a nice goal on a nice power play where they snapped the puck around, made some nice plays, had some nice looks. It was nice to see them get rewarded. You could tell that lifted a bit of a weight.
The third period was really impressive as well, as I think the Avalanche really shut down the New Jersey Devils. I mean, it felt like the New Jersey Devils had a hard time even getting past the Avalanche blue line and getting any sort of offensive possession. I mean, how big was it that the Avalanche were able to shut down when New Jersey was really pushing?
Well, I mean, it was a wild second period, and I'm sure you're going to circle back to that because that was where a lot of stuff happened. But, it was a wild second period, and what I liked about that third was the Avs were able to do what we've seen this team do defensively is, okay, hey, we talked about it yesterday, right? The 5-minute segments. That was a crazy last 20 minutes. Let's go take care of the first 5 minutes of the third. The Avs come out, get some offensive production, and then again, you break that up by 5-minute chunks. The Avs gave nothing the rest of the way, and that is, again, we talked yesterday, everything with this team starts with their defense. I thought tonight was a much better effort defensively, and you saw that translate 6 goals on the scoreboard. What did we say yesterday? This team's offense comes through their defense. They looked a lot better defensively tonight. Translates 6 goals on the other end.
I personally loved the physical side of the game that the Avalanche brought tonight, and that's kind of what made that second period so wild. So, I did gloss over it because it's kind of hard to really describe.
There's so much that happened.
A lot of things happened, a lot of ups and downs, but I guess just what's your short analysis of what happened in that second?
Yeah, so, the physicality definitely ramped up there with the Dougie Hamilton hit on Miles Wood kind of after the whistle there. He was, getting a little bit physical. The temperature started to dial up. And then Ross Colton, who I thought, we mentioned that power play goal at the beginning. Ross Colton was also another person who I really did feel like helped jump start this team. You and I were talking about, I had a note written down. That line had a really good shift, and things kind of started rolling downhill for the Avs from there. Colton trying to do that same thing. Big hit on Luke. He was behind the net. It's a 2-minute penalty. You can live with that. Timo Meier comes over to say something to Ross Colton. Colton goes to defend himself. Stick gets him up high. Look, they toss Ross Colton from the game for cross-checking. I'm a huge advocate for it. You've got to be in control of your body out there. To me, that is one of those plays where it's like, hey, I don't think he meant to do it. I think he was trying to defend himself. But the stick got up high. You have to deal with the consequences of that. I think a game misconduct, them kicking out of the game, is more than enough. They put the Avs down shorthanded for 7 minutes. To me, that is more than enough. Shouldn't warrant anything else. I'm with Jared Bednar. I didn't love that call. You live with it in the moment. If there's any submental discipline after that, I don't really know what is and is not suspendable anymore.
Yeah, it was weird to me. It seemed like the hit itself got taken from a major to a minor, and then when they went to review it, it was really the cross-check that they deemed the biggest no-no of the whole sequence. So I don't feel like they were even going to call that cross-check initially. So it is what it is. The Avalanche barely got out of it. They did give up 2 power play goals during that stretch, but,
They get a shorthanded goal from Miles Wood. And again, it was a crazy period. Then the refs started blowing whistles all over the place. So it was good to see the Avs come out of that and be able to play a little bit more of a calm third. And that kind of got us to where we are now.
Yep, exactly. And, it wasn't the easiest of games, but the Avalanche got it done. Back in the winner's circle. Closing thoughts before we head out and start looking ahead towards Seattle.
Team looked refreshed. It was a nice bounce back, I thought, emotionally from that game in Vegas. They looked engaged. They looked like they were, primed to win this one here tonight. Get a couple days here at home still. You're here through the weekend. So let's all take advantage of being here at home.
There you have it. Avalanche wins 6-3 from Ball Arena. Jesse, JJ, Guerilla Sports.